So, being more of a plant background kind of an individual, cows got to eat. And can you spend a minute talking about that? What is some of the ways that you manage your grazing? How do you establish grazing? You mentioned buying, 4 or 5 as a small starter herd. How much land do you need for stuff like that?
Sure. So the general rule of thumb is 2 acres per animal, like per head of cattle.
Okay.
It sometimes that's a very again it depends. So that a lot of times depends on soil quality of those acres as well as management, the breeds you're running. A good example of that is to take 2 acres of rolling hills where you got nice, where y'all are is nice rolling hills versus
Right.
we'll take, say, Dade County, where you've got steep cliffs and not very great soil for growing grass. If you try to grow, I mean, that's going to have two different levels of forage mass on it. So there you have to
Right.
consider, well, it doesn't take 3 acres in the poor area, or does it take five, and it also matters if you what you put on that land. So if you put a 1,200 pound Angus on there, who's going to be pretty proficient at what she's using, what you've got in front of her, versus a 12,000 pound behemoth of an animal, they're going to need to eat different amounts. Therefore, you're going to need different size of area to raise each one of them. So again, it kind of depends in that sense. But
I've
then you
been
get
around
into
some
a
big
lot of the
cows. I don't want to see 12,000 pounds.
well, there's some breeds where you can get pretty big.
Right.
Like our Holsteins are huge. Our Holstein bulls, you're talking 2,000 to 2,700 pounds.
Wow.
So
Right.
they're big boys.
They
Yeah.
are.
But